I'd like to bring in our own senior journalist here, Raphael Kahane, who you usually see on our French channel. Raphael, it's so good to have you with us. We knew that this wasn't going to be an easy feat. Donald Trump wasn't going to elegantly, by any stretch of the imagination, hand over the reins to Joseph Biden.
Oh, this is turning out to be a very nasty fight. Donald Trump has just said that his campaign will start prosecuting its case in court on Monday. So he's definitely not willing to concede. But the question is, are there any grounds to these legal challenges? And obviously, as Clovis Casali just said, we haven't seen any evidence. He hasn't been able to produce any evidence.
And his team have actually said they don't have evidence up until this point.
So they don't have evidence that the Biden camp has tried to rig this campaign. So I really don't know how he's going to do with this, you know. And once again, I think the main question now is whether the Republican camp is going to stick with Donald Trump.
And that's a big question for you, because we know that this comes at a time where he does happen to have a lot of sway, over some of his supporters. And Raphael, this is what the worrying segment is. Some lawmakers continue to have his back. They too have made false accusations about this election being rigged, and they will potentially be serving in a Biden government.
And because many of them probably feel they owe him their election, starting probably with the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell. We'll see what happens in Georgia as well, because it's very interesting. As of now, the Republicans haven't been able to hold on to their majority in the Senate. There will be two by-elections in January to determine who, it's not by-election, actually, it's the end of this election process to determine who's going to be the two final senators to seat in the Senate. And that could, of course, have a huge impact on the future majority and how President-elect Joe Biden will be able to run this country.
Raphael, before I cross over to François Picard, our colleague who's standing by in Washington, D.C., let's talk about the challenge beyond these legal questions that awaits Joe Biden. Many of them.
35,000 votes as of now. That's the majority that Joe Biden seems to have in Pennsylvania. Now, is he going to be able to hold on to this margin? According to most pundits, the ballots that still need to be counted will probably be in his favor. So we hardly see how there are any grounds for Donald Trump to challenge this result.